Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. I had a bit of issue for restream when I was booting it up, so give me a couple extra moments to make sure everything's going. But seeing rumbles popped up should be good, which is good. Yep, looks like everything's good, at least for restream. Oh, make sure the YouTube there's keep an eye on to it. Looks like everything's online. Disable preview to see some resources. Turn on the chat windows. Yep, that should be good to go now. Give me another moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything is good to go. So let's go and get started. Of course, I always have a handful of replays. Let's start off a 1v1. I think, oh yeah, there was a replay I forgot to delete before end of the day, and I think it was this one here. So I'll just clean that one up. And let's start with this one here. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the Panzer Forces, who has a Schimmwagen. We got Maverick. Spawn top right side as the British Forces. We got QF. QF what? 25? That's like a naming prefix the British used during that time frame for a lot of weapons. Can't say exactly what it stands for. Either way, we do have, of course, something being put on the field. What big surprise! We do have a early Kampfgruppe company being employed on the field. No additional Panzergrenadier. This is interesting. No additional. Oh, then again, it may be just lacking manpower, but a very early Kampfgruppe center. Is it eyeing for an early 250 half track? He could eye for another Schimmwagen in order to help capture the land, but can't capture the sea. It may be a boat, an amphibious vehicle, but it cannot swim. Going for another Panzergrenadier, going for a double Panzergrenadier opener. Well, Kampfgruppe opener, I should say. So now the Kampfgruppe company has been fully built. Let's see what he does. Lieutenant captured the munitions sector there. HQ command truck is not packed on up. And give me a moment to open up my drink. My apologies. Schimmwagen's heading up the road now. Two squads of Panzergrenadiers here. Got another intersection, and since he is not in supplies, as the command truck is packed on up, it will move slowly forward. Lieutenant could try to run over here to start ordering the run faster, actually to start moving. Panzergrenadiers now advancing. No G43 upgrade. Schimmwagen does offer a handful of pretty valuable assets with the doctrines, such as access to able plow landmine if he goes for tank hunter. Additionally, he'll have access to a free mark target with Luftwaffe ground forces, and the last one's incendiary trap of scorched earth. Mark target could be quite nice, since the British tends to have a little bit less number of squads in the field at this moment in time. Making those squads even less effective could be a good way to fight them. Sir, a new half-track is ready for action. Command us, sir. 250 half-track now on the field. Let's see. Got the Schimmwagen straight forward. I wonder if we're going to see nope, he's just going for cut-off sector. I was wondering if he's going to go for a landmine there and be very annoying. Lieutenant capturing out that sector.
Go ahead, sir.
Got all 6 models firing away. This Panzer Grenadiers could mount up for additional protection. Now got the scope of squad forward. Mounting up there not only providing additional protection at this moment, but also gives them more angles to fire out of. Or have these all angles fired up. Oh, there's the marked target, I believe. So he does also deploy the marksman there. Target reinforced now by the half track. I think this is the first time I ever cast a replay where he used somebody used marked target, so I believe he's gone to look off ground forces. Another Sturmwagen upload in the field. The marked target has subsided. This instruction creeps way forward. Unupgraded. Does press that one. Howdy. Bit of damage on these guys here. One is down to 1. Does both are down to 1. Loads up there. Just pull back so it can dismount and get reinforcements will be perfectly adequate. He has gone for double Sturmwagen. He may want goes for a mortar half track. Maybe a little bit too early for mortar half track. I can see another regular 250 half track since he has 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Do a bit of a mounted play. Does go and mount up inside the half track. May not be a horse, but shall do. They probably ate the horse. Fun fact, the German army did not believe they could not imagine a world without the horse in foreign warfare. Because after all, Germany lost a lot of horses during World War II. I think the siege of Stalingrad, they were losing about 10,000 horses per month. Which is absurd. I didn't realize they used that many horses in World War II, but a lot of World War II had a lot of horses until they died, and I think that's basically why there's pretty much no horses anymore in Europe. Pickers in placement, firing away. There are 2 squads loaded in the back of that half track. Only needs 1. He has a mortar half track ready to fire. Gets out of the radius. Maybe the mortar half track should start hitting this intersection first. Does dismount there. Does see a bit of fire. Oh, and speaking of fire, incendiary mortar landed. Does go ahead and dismount too close to the Vickers since they did run forward.
We can use Luftwaffe ground forces to take the fight to the enemy.
He has 1 Luftwaffe ground forces on the field at the moment. Right there. Mortar half track, range a little bit short. Does get the bit of suppression there with the infantry half track. Luftwaffe ground forces should probably take time to get that thing repaired on up. Scope squad pushing on the flank. Does get already some decent repairs there. Now we got the marked target from the Sturmwagen. Very nice. Needs to focus fire that guy. I don't think increases damage received. I think it just increases the target or reduces the target size, or no, increases target size to make it easier to hit. But does take a bit of damage there. He has upgraded brands. That mortar, okay, the mortar's settling down right there. The one man does mount up. They both go ahead and mount on up. Mortar half track squad just fall back a little bit there and start firing away against the garrison. This shot, I have a feeling it's going to land directly on top. Okay, no, I was completely wrong. Engine crit there on the Sturmwagen. Sturmwagen does fall back. Double mortar half track in the field. We do now have the CV field support truck on the field. A Stuart or 2 wouldn't be half bad. Intersection not fully reinforced. Getting reinforced here. This could receive a bit of a wrench tap to get fully healed on up. Sturmwagen there is repaired from the Luftwaffe ground forces. The field support trucks looks like heading straight for the munitions sector. HQ command truck looks like it has been deployed onto this munitions sector. I think it originally deployed over here. Nope, I was mistaken. So it looks like the British player is just eyeing for munitions. So can make use of a lot of good doctrinal abilities with the extra munitions. And it also means his fuel can be a little bit slower, so Churchills may be quite useful, particularly the Churchill ABRE. Does get pinned down there. And right now, seeing does take out that Schimwagen, and right now, seeing he is fighting against a good number of light vehicles, Churchills will be particularly effective. Though can't say how many command points he has in the moment. It does lose that Panzergrenadier a little bit foolishly. These guys creep away forward. Double Brenz does get suppressed there, and I have a feeling this mortar is going to be quite deadly. I was wrong. My premonition is only really good in a couple Euros too when it comes to mortars. Because mortars are just a bit more accurate, I believe, in couple Euros too. Schimwagen's kept with a VP. This mortar, I feel it's going to land right here. Oh, I guessed correctly. And it was also an incendiary mortar. That mortar got a great shot there. Both these squads need to fall back. Scorpion squad's about to get wiped on out. He has a marked target onto him as well. Pietz gets a hit there and bounced on something. I think he bounced on the telephone pole. Pietz does get one hit there, and the Pietz squad does get wiped on out. A little bit foolish loss there. I do, as much as say, oh, I think Churchills would be great, I genuinely believe Churchills would be quite good right now. He knows he's fighting against Luftwaffe ground forces, so doesn't worry about any sort of Panzer Elite landmine or Talon landmine. Though Churchills with the mine plow is pretty good at dealing with those as well. And seats up mortar half track and the infantry track, so a lot of fuel expenditures there. We do have the Panzer command flow in the field. I think he should start eyeing, not towards a 2-2, but I think he should start eyeing towards a Martyr, because he is lacking AT. He does have one Panzer squad in the field. So it is just an upgraded squad.
Ready to move out.
Got another squad building. Oh, still building the Panzer command. Here, Stuart. This should be quite good. Got the half-track before. He knows if cancer shot has fire. He already has double defense, though. Biggerson placement draws another fire there. Allows Stuart gets another good shot there. Good shot there from the Panzertrack. I think the half-track may go down. Nope. The machine gun shots may take it out, though. These repairs there. Canister shot onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Wouldn't be half bad. Rolls a miss there. Finds the wall. Does see another Panzertrack shot there. Needs to get on out of there. Takes out the Schimwagen. The infantry half-track does have engine crit. Can you repair it up now? Great mortar shot there. Another Luftwaffe ground force deployed on field. Great mortar shot there. Needs to fall back. That squad's about to get wiped on out. Scope squad is pushing way forward and getting ripped apart as well. He's going to lose the Brennan squad at the current rate. Austrian Jaegers has been summoned. Right there. FG-42 has been upgraded. Nowhere near killing that thing off. This Brennan squad needs to fall back. I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment. That squad does fall back there. Oh! Does... I guess I think that's commando artillery, or was that officer artillery? I have no idea what type of artillery was that. I didn't even see the red flares. It was more focused over here.
Germany is conceding a sector point to the Commonwealth. We must rally.
I think that was officer artillery rather than commando artillery. Commando artillery doesn't drop too many shells.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
Trim!
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Looks like the Vickers emplacement is getting repaired on up. Does survive. We do have the Stuart only halfway repaired. This is an unupgraded squad. Repair sappers I think would be quite nice. Captain here may get wiped on out. There's a lot of firepower on the street path.
Eradicated. We are losing a sector.
They're listening, sir.
One half tracks push way forward. The 250 half track course is dead from the
We
artillery.
have territory out of supply.
Currently we have nothing on the build queue.
We are losing ground.
Another lieutenant deployed on the field. Oh, that's the same one from earlier. Garrison got destroyed. I think that was a bad mortar shot. It was too close to the building. A bit of lag spike there from... Ah, there's the name. Is that a full lag? Oh, landmine detonation there. Wipes out that squad entirely. I don't think he... I think it's just a lag spike. Yeah, he's starting the micro there, so it's just a really bad lag spike. But she lost quite a bit because of that. So maybe there's some connection or latency issues to this game. Stuart push 4 got double Stuart in the field. One still needs repairs. Let's get a shot there. Panzer squad does get suppressed. And fully pinned. Will get inside the garrison. Pretty close to getting wiped on out though. Looks like it does not get inside the garrison. Gets wiped on out. And now the Panzer squad is taking some fire. Both these Stuarts have plenty of health. Panzer squad does fall back. Two more Schimwagens have been pulled in the field. So he's accessed the marked target. Let's take a quick look at the British player. So he has gone for Royal Artillery. Does wipe with that squad entirely. Commando Artillery would be right there. Royal Artillery would not. Good shots there onto the mortar half track. It looks like it'll be going down. I do believe a repair sapper upgrade would be quite good. Looks like one person's getting affected by bugs, the other person being affected by poor latency. So it's a fair fight, I think. Let's just say it's part of the asymmetrical gameplay that's available in Cup Heroes 1 as well. Either way, Bolshevik inside the garrison won't be able to do much, taking a decent amount of damage there. Do now have a martyr on the field, has to be careful. It's a powerful asset, but of course it is a fragile asset. It's a glass cannon. And it looks like it will triple tap this Stuart, taking it out. Very nice.
We are losing a strategic sector. We've just got the green light to employ creeping barrages.
Creeping barrage is now available. How creepy.
Go ahead. HQ command tracks at the ready.
Schimwagen heading down south to this munition sector. Right now the British player does have 60 munitions per minute with 300 in store. So he can feed his hungry guns quite often. Only has 10 fuel. So his vehicles remain thirsty, just not hungry. And the Pennsylvania player has a good amount of munitions and fuel. Does have access to verbal wind, so the next item is the Flak 88 for that line. I don't think the Flak 80 would be a good call. I think the Verbal one may be not half bad a call. He has a mortar support of the Verbal one anti-infantry, 1 anti-vehicle.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from
Of course, I'm still more impartial towards the short-barreled Panzer IV, but his opponent has not been deploying out Piet, so the Verbal one probably would be actually a little bit better. Though the short-barreled Panzer IV will be able to fight Stuarts. I don't think the Verbal one can whatsoever, even with rearm hits. And I want to say the short barrel Panzer IV beats the Stuart in 1v1 combat, but I think it's also more of an RNG fest. I can't remember. I know Company Heroes 2 much better than Company Heroes 1. Schimwagen has gone down. Martyr does not get a shot off there.
Go ahead, sir. Ready to move.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Does get a decent hit down the Martyr. Ocean Makers could be upgraded to Cinder Grenades to throw the anti-structure grenade. Martyr receives some more hits there and does go down. Looks like it was relatively poor pathing going across the creek. Martyr now hauled down. So his rate of fire will be greatly increased. Does take a shot there. I think he will be able to reload before the Stuart. The Stuart could take it out. Does take it out there. Stuart does go down. Martyr gets a good shot there. Stuart not retaliating.
Martyr, awaiting your orders.
Scheiße, the enemy is stealing a victory point from beneath our noses.
Piet squad creeping its way to the garrison of Church. Another Fallschirmjäger spawn on the field. Getting some good hits there onto it. And the Piet squad could take out the Martyr, but does not get any shots off onto it. Fallschirmjägers try focusing down the Sapper, being upgraded with FG-42s now.
Ready. Send your orders. Upgrade complete.
So we've got mixed veterancy on the Fallschirmjäger, so he has a precise plan, an idea he wants to do with it. Another Martyr deployed in the field.
Squad ready for orders. Send your orders.
Fallschirmjägers get inside the building. And Stuart's making the church a little bit more holy. Grand squad heading to that cutoff sector now. And the Fallschirmjägers are a bit wounded. Good mortar hit there. Bit of a Bren burst. Fallschirmjägers, after getting done with this fight, they will probably should fall back, get some healing. Down to one less model. Interrupts the capture there. May get a full squad wipe as well. That seems a good time for a cannon shot, but he does manage to escape in time. We got a Panzertruck and mortar here. Oh, we got a Bofors emplacement there. Against all these light vehicles, it shall do quite fine. It's been a while since last seen Bofors. Panzertruck does connect.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Martyr, awaiting your orders, sir.
Great mortar shot there in the Scope Rifle Squad, and needs to fall back now. Giving third level of veterancy.
Martyr at the ready.
Advanced repairs are now available to the company.
We're taking rocket fire.
Good shot there on the mortar. Good hit there as well. Good shot onto Stuart. Stuart straight forward. Martyr gets a good shot there. Stuart's one shot away from death. Stuart does go down.
Stuart, light tank.
This Stuart's heading down over here. More good hits. It looks like the sapper fully gets wiped out from that mortar strike. The British players losing a good number of squads.
Under fire from Allied armor!
The British player can now bring in some priests. Ocean Maker's moving around.
The crew's listening, sir.
Two squads of Ocean Makers pushing forward. Got a bit of fire on the Bofors.
Stay calm and do your job.
Bofors under siege. We do now have the lieutenant falling back.
Hands up, with front! Leading you! Ready!
And the Martyr does score the kill there. Very nice. He has squad pushing forward. I don't know if he can. He will range the Martyr. Does take out the first shot there. Very nice.
The initiative is ours.
Ocean Makers taking on that sapper. Got the lieutenant nearby as well. Lieutenant. Let's get around there. Some damage on the Bofors. Bofors firing away against the Ocean Makers. They now got a 25-pounder barrage. 45-pounder creeping barrage. Nope, that's officer artillery. We got the first priest has been ordained onto the field.
Keep your bloody heads down! AA gun ready!
Here we go, lads.
Looks like mortar rounds raining in over here.
Self-propelled artillery has reached the RV.
Another priest can be brought on in. Priest firing away somewhere. Direct hits the Martyr. The ball just got a blind barrage in this region.
Infantry! Fucking Jerry's got infantry!
And it looks like that was put a pretty good round in that garrison. This is, let's see. You can see right now all the way to over right there. Garrison needs to be abandoned. One shot onto it and it's done for. Those are the rounds just overall still just hitting the road. Pretty good spot for a blind barrage. That's exactly where his opponents would advance to. You now have a 2-2 deployed in the field. Howdy. Mortar half track moving around. Got a good number of squads here. Priest pushing even farther forward. Does have, of course, the Vickers here for support, and it's coaxial, not coaxial. Pinto mounted machine gun does also provide suppression, which I find is a stupid concept. If infantry advances on top of a priest, it should be the counter to the priest. It should not have any suppression capability for its pinto mount.
Ready for combat. Capture move complete.
Stuart now deployed on the field.
Capture move complete. Send your message.
Bren squad pretty wounded. Scorpion squad coming along the left flank. We got the two mortar half track and the 2-2 pushing along the flank. Oops, not the fog of war. Let's switch over to exponent. Let's see, nothing else in the field at the moment. Does not have the Panzer Support Command just yet. Does have good anti-infantry. Only has a single pan strike for anti-vehicle, and of course does have a Martyr
Orders, sir.
just deployed on the field. Two does spot the field support truck. Infantry charging the way forward. The VP is exposed, but cannot be captured that initial sector. Priest and
Commonwealth
two rotating around.
forces are
Priest eyeing for
capturing
barrage.
American
Looks just eyeing the barrage right here. First round. Will miss. And he will overall dodge it. Overall bad spot for barrage.
Ready for mission orders.
Asphalt fired on the Stewart. Very nice. 2 tickets of fire.
Our supply lines
Here
are
a
broken.
martyr firing away
Our
somewhere.
supply.
Getting space on the field sport truck. Field sport truck does get knocked out. Does get first one on the Pentrax squad as well. It looks like Bren's squad gets rid of the part. Does drop a Bren. Some sort of artillery being brought on in there. Also artillery. Does take out the Stewart there. Fortunately, meters and Pentrax push way forward. PS squad advance way forward. They just splash it there on the Pentrax squad.
We have 300 points left. Destroyed an enemy
Does wipe
unit.
the PS squad entirely. Those are the various players losing too many squads. He's down to a single scoop rifle squad. He has a second Bofors now on the field.
QM's just
Way
distributed
over here.
supercharged rounds to the arty line.
And got some officer artillery being brought in there as well. He still has 400 munitions, so he has plenty of artillery he can bring on. And does go for another priest. I think he needs to get out some sort of infantry squad at the moment. He could also perhaps go for the armor command truck and some church. Oh, Cromwell's would be half bad. Sorry, got a bit of a funny ragdoll.
Our petrol stores
Yeah,
are
he
under
has lost
attack.
quite a bit. The only thing that's really keeping him in the game right now is his munitions float. Got a creeping barrage there. He consumed some of the munitions float. Oof. Was that a full squad wipe?
Self-propelled artillery has reached
Maybe not. Scope rifle squad picks up the Bren. We got another Fortune advancing, unvetted. And it got more artillery raining on in. Does strike the low off ground force, may get wiped out and out there.
Crews listening, sir. CP ready for combat.
We do now have the armor command truck deployed in the field. Some Cromwells, I believe, would be a good idea. Got double martyr here. Well, that's Royal Artillery for you. They tend to deploy a lot of artillery for the Royal Artillery Regiment. Ocean Maker is now advancing across the river. 22 kills. They must have some sort of level of veterancy. Yep, it's fully vetted.
Send.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Got a fire there onto the Brent.
Fallschirmjäger under fire. Taking action. Reserve fire.
Boxman is pushing on the flank. More officer artillery being brought on a single squad. Now we got Henschels being summoned on in. Priest gets a great direct shot there, takes out one of those squads immediately. Lieutenant almost goes on down, misses the Priest. Bolsheviks pretty forward, spotting for the Henschels, who also miss against the Priest. Martyr does not, however. Has Faust, and looks like the Henschel, or maybe the Martyr took it out. No view kill, so is the Henschel. Bofors firing away against the Martyr. Really taking it out. Is stuck reloading. Does finish it off before it gets finished off. Martyr at pretty close range. The Pinmount could take off the Martyr. Got a Cromwell here. Cromwell needs to start focusing down, or the Martyrs need to start focusing down that Cromwell. Does take out the Priest. Does lose a Martyr. Does hold down there. So by the time it rotates around, it will have its gun upgraded. Bolshevik is popping out, probably trying to bring in the Panzerfaust. The Afghan force there, make it crushed. Panzerfaust does connect. Martyr does finish off the Cromwell. Lieutenant needs to fall back, about to get wiped on out.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Lieutenant has been wiped on out. Don't think the British player has much left in the fuel tank. Some munitions to work with, but has one intersection and one Bofors.
Supply lines are broken. We have a territory cut off from supply. We are losing an ammo.
Intersection slowly being picked apart by that 2-2.
Forces are moving on one of our strategic locations.
He is capturing the left. The Pensley player is capturing quite a bit of the map right now. Capturing up what 5 sectors at once.
Supply lines are broken. We have a territory cut off from supply.
Ready to give Jerry the business.
Command tank? Why would he go for command tank? A Cromwell would be better. I don't think Fireflies are really needed to fight against all these units. Why would he go for command tank? Was that a misclick? Got some officer artillery being brought on in. That's a good strike there. 2-2 and Martyr advance. Fresh Lieutenant is about to go on down. And there goes the command tank, and the British player looks like now has back to the game. Did find the base MG though. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. My apologies, I'm back. Let's go into a 2v2. Yeah, this one will do. Gotta delete the other one. Oh well. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Company Heroes 2 or 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Daddy. Spawn as the Panzer League forces, we got Metal Grid. Spawn top right side as the British forces, we got Make Donna Hellas. Spawn as the US forces, we got Ruse Marine. I think. A lot of names, I don't know exactly for sure. Looks like we just got more Panzer Grenadiers for the Panzer League player. Not big surprise, pretty much standard. We got the Wehrmacht quarter there, going for a motorcycle. Engineers advancing. We do have the barracks here. No support weapons shenanigans. No doctrine selected by the Panzer League player just yet. 50% chance you'll probably go for Scorched Earth.
Motorbike, recon.
Motorcycle push way forward. Kaliningrad charging way forward, maybe trying to knock around those guys. Yeah, it's taking a bit of damage there and does start to fall back. Trying to capture this sector there. Received engine crit at basically maximum possible health to get that. As Grenadiers get behind some good heavy cover there. Lieutenant firing away. Got both the Rifleman squad and Lieutenant there. Panzers falling back, trying to repair up the Kaliningrad. Motorcycle taking a bit of fire as well. Pioneers trying to capture the fuel sector. Motorcycle's trying to fall on back.
We are losing territory.
Kaliningrad does not take any damage there. Panzer Grenadiers, 3 of them right here. Got the scope up squad push way forward. And getting knocked around a little bit as well. Rifle squad there. Panzer Grenadiers just firing away against the scope rifles. Volkswagen is now loaded in the field. And now I've got the HQ command truck deployed out right there, deploying out something. I think it's going to be for a lieutenant. No, there's already a lieutenant in the field. That could be for the field support truck. Entry 42 fire away, gets a good suppression. And mortar emplacement maybe in order for the British player. So no doctrine selected by the Panzer League player.
Pioneers have seized objective.
Panzer Grenadiers push right forward, getting a bit of damage there on the lieutenant. Intersection is firing away, getting knocked around by his components to Kaliningrad. They're in a good position there behind some good heavy cover, but there's a lot of squads in front of them. 3 intersections, 2 riflemen, and a lieutenant. Volksgrenadiers are here to provide some fire support. MG42 is able to help protect the flanks, preventing them from getting overran. MG42 may get flanked. Medic better here. I think he's saying there's going to be a Ford HQ somewhere. Or maybe his team is pulling out bunker. Does lose the MG42 entirely. Oh yeah, bunker looks like got canceled. There was going to be a Wehrmacht cash recovery bunker.
Losing territory.
Fire squad push on the flank. Motorcycle firing away. These Panzergrenadiers rotating around. Now got these Panzergrenadiers engage that rifleman. These guys do force back the motorcycle. And it looks like the Grenadiers. Oh, there's the medical bunker.
Recon, ready to go.
Now the British players are pulling out a slit trench.
Was wünschen Sie?
Found a landmine, building his own landmine. Axis team is going for defensive doctrine. Looks like the Wehrmacht will be going for defensive doctrine. Engineers find the Pioneer. The Pioneers will be wiped on out. Wehrmacht sniper firing away, gets a good shot there onto the slit
Our
trench.
defensive propaganda campaign is now ready.
And looks like Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use of broken to get that recovered. Our squad moving around, trying to get behind some good heavy cover. The Panzergrenadiers are somewhat flinching forward out of cover. 2-2 push way forward, getting some damage there. M42 firing away. 2-2 taking quite a bit of damage. There's a lot of units there for firepower. And US player has deployed a mortar, so we got a US mortar, which means support weapons that are not deployed on field.
Sieg, sniper ready.
Volks do take a bit of damage. But these guys are preparing the 2-2. Intersection is charged way forward with the support of Lieutenant. Motorcycle firing away. M42 gets a pretty good burst there.
Sharpshooter here.
And the sniper's just firing away. No US sniper yet on the field. Nothing being applied for support weapon considered. Looks like he's going for supply yard now. We now have another 2-2 deployed in the field. And over here, of course, got the... Looks like I don't even know if he has the, what's it call it? Skirmish phase researched. Smoke mortar from the US player, very nice.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Info 2 can't suppress these guys. Does use deploy the marksman there. Finish, picks off the Wehrmacht sniper. Both Grenadiers nice and close. No MP40 upgrade though. 2-2 is firing away at very close range, getting some great damage there. One of these guys do fall back, possibly gets wiped on out. Decent mortar hit there.
Cowards attack our forward base.
.25 pounder being established by the British player. Volkswagers firing away. Got these 2-2s, are pretty healthy at the moment. Panzergrenadiers captured up the VP. Notice that these guys taking quite a bit of damage there. Does fall back for one of the squads. Does get this guy button there. Landmine detonated there, but does explode one of the guys.
We are losing
Motorcycle does keep on out of there. 2-2 blitzing on out of there. And here comes 45 Pounder, direct hits MG42, wipes it out. Now got a pan struck there. Does roll miss there with the Greyhound. Bit of fire there. Good team is firing away. Got these instructions straight forward. Entry 42 is set on up, firing away, suppressing down this entire formation. Gun itself is almost destroyed, but I don't think you can really repair it. I think the doesn't have pioneers either way to repair it. Great grenade hit there. Does force back this formation. Grenadiers do fall back.
We're losing territory.
Greyhound has plenty of help to work with. Far right squad does fall back, and got the motorcycle getting some damage there.
MG through!
Panstrack does not connect there. Panstrack does not connect there. Assault phase now complete.
Steady up, boys!
25 Pounder barraging. Range a little bit forward. Advance Grenadiers straight forward, trying to lay down some landmines. Got the Greyhound at full health, good AT gun shot there into the 2D2. And the Advance Grenadiers are just trying to get some repairs on these vehicles. Can't do much versus the Greyhound right there. Each section is straight forward, does have one Piet squad with them. H42 gains some good hits there. You can always use heroic charge to push them forward. Motorcycle's about to be picked on off. One medic is still alive. Looks like these guys will be gunned down. N42 is existing, but already destroyed. Motorcycle has gone down. Does grab the MG42. It's, like I said before, and the gun's almost destroyed. Piet fire onto the bunker. Yeah, we got battle phase research. I didn't even realize assault phase was even researched, let alone or even a skirmish phase. So battle phase been researched, so Peds Forest, Knights Crossholders, and Warframe Half-Tracks. We do now the AT has to deploy on the field, so it can engage armored assets, such as this Greyhound. I have a feeling we're going to see a stick grenade here. Does get flinched away from the grenade. Officer artillery being brought on in. So we got defense, raw artillery, tank hunter, and an unknown doctrine by the US player, probably infantry. Does have one level supply yard. No Pantrick upgrade on the Grenadiers. Volkswagen just make it wiped on out.
Volk squad is down. We're losing a sector.
Pantrick does roll a miss there, and there. And it is straight forward. And do have a nice little incendiary mortar there on the AT gun as well.
We're losing territory.
Good shot there on the medic station. Medic station does go down. It was about one casualty away from getting a free squad. All these grenadiers are falling back. They could not get to the 25 pounder, but the AT Hetzer could start sieging down the HQ command truck. This does not get captured. Command truck rolls a miss. Good shot there onto the Greyhound. It is Dutch C2 now. And we've got a 25 pounder barrage running in right there.
Gun crew here. Boys are waiting on your word.
Engine crit there onto the Greyhound. Greyhound has gone down, bounced there onto the Hetzer. Gets a good pen there. And bounce there. Got triple 222s here with a mix of veteran C. Does get a Piat hit there. ATS are backs on off, trying to go for another medical bunker. Mortar half track, getting pushed back by the Hetzer. And all these squads do fall back. We do now have, oh, airborne. So he has not gone for infantry, nor armor. He went for airborne.
We have reached the bunker.
Intersections getting ripped apart there. Will probably get wiped on out. Does. And we do now have a bunker being established here. Airborne squad straight forward. I wonder if they're being upgraded for close rifles. Close rifles are not super great for 2-2, they're just wildly inaccurate.
The bunker is ready for action.
Bunker has been completed. Close rifles upgraded. I thought I heard. No, it can't be a Calliope. Officer artillery from the British?
What yet? What now?
Grenadiers do fall back there. We do have these guys can repair it on up. And a bit of fire onto the rifleman. Destroys the AT entirely. I think he was trying to capture it or re-secure it. 25 pounder barrage. I think, was it both the medics may have went down there? At least one did. Got these guys sprinting the way forward. Two does escape those shots there. Grenadiers, efficiency 2 with Panstrix push way forward. Bit of fire there onto the bunker. Good 2 push way forward. Incendiary grenade or frag grenade thrown there. Bunker does go down. AT gun firing away. Looks like he was forced on the ground somewhere. Maybe there's a bit of hedge he was trying to clean on up. But Hetzer there getting repaired on up. Got a flak guns also in deployed in view. The mounted infantry, that can be quite nice. And possibly more anti-aircraft to shoot down the airborne, well, aircraft. Good pen theirs. Grenade's been thrown there. Gets a good hit. Black Pant's also straight forward. Grenadiers do fall back or get wiped on out. Mortar does get a good hit there. Grenadiers nice and close. Got these guys forward. Got a Kangaroo advanced way forward. 14 of 50 models loaded on up. Those pretty loaded. PS2 gets some hits there. Pans also takes some hits there. Lots of Panstrikes into that Kangaroo. And the Kangaroo does go down. Grenadiers do fall back. Good AT gun shot there. And now do have some artillery raining in back here. Good repulse rifle hits there onto the 222. That 222 just got double tapped, but thanks to Veteran C, I think it survived it. Flak Panzer Ostwind takes some fire there. It is going for another Flak Panzer Ostwind, and since their opponent's not playing on any armor, it will do perfectly fine. Another Kangaroo now deployed on the field, which is technically armor. Rolls a miss there. Rolls another miss there. Does get a good pin. Does lose the entire squad by piercing that AT gun. And he will lose that entire squad. Got triple 222s here. Having trouble dealing with him. Do now the Kangaroo push forward. Load up with at least, what, 2 squads? It's 14 on 15 once again. Good hits there. Damaging the crit onto the nearly full health one. And that Panstrike Barrage get a great hit there. Number of crushes there. He does have the 4-man squad upgrade. Now's a good time for an Incendiary Grenade. Strafes there, hits the majority of those forces. Mortar making a good shot there. Ostwind straight forward. I think the Mortar's going to get a pretty good hit. But I think the Mortar's raining a bit far. Flak Panzer Ostwind corralling these guys. Almost down. Just need to hit this 2-man squad there. It does get one last tag there. And the other Ostwind goes down as well. Scope Alpha Squad took some damage there and now starting falling back. AT gun. The gun itself is almost destroyed. Artillery does miss these Grenadiers. Got a single medic charging over there. So this player has redeployed on medic station. He has a free squad deployed out recently. And these medics will be going down. Do you have a grenade thrown there? Yep, I was. Oh god, Sherman tank. I was like seeing Ostwinds. It's just not a very common unit. I always like seeing uncommon units. We do have now a Sherman tank push way forward. May get the MG42, probably won't get the Panzerschreck Grenadiers. 222 is pretty forward support of a AT Hetzer. A lot of good hits there. Panzer Grenadiers push way forward. He has, of course, a tank cutter, which means he eventually will get the Panzerschreck. He may already have it. Sherman tank rotating around. Good damage down to the medic station. Couple triple casualties being picked on up. Most of the British players, medics are assisting the collection. Takes out the medical station there. And there is the creeping barrage being brought in. Sherman enters the creeping barrage. Trying to engage this Hetzer. It is a triple defense Hetzer. The Wehrmacht planner just deployed out Panther. Does have actually won the Panther. Yeah, though the Kangaroos, they're a bit of a meme unit. I always want to see somebody try to load up commandos in the back of a Kangaroo. I think that's maybe the best case situation where Kangaroos can be very effective. Gets roll and miss there, taking some damage. Does get a good hit, but there's just way too much there. Kangaroo does go down, out of control at point blank range. 2-2s took a lot of friendly fire damage there. 1-2 does go down, falls back there. 80 Hetzer's almost down. Wehrmacht Panther in the region. And here comes 25-pounder shot as well.
The FC have a point left.
Good mortar hit there on the Grenadier. Oh gosh, Sherman 76mm upgrade.
Get a bold line of sight.
Good damage there on that Pioneer, forcing them back.
Let's head to the top. Let the infantry attack! Of the Reich reporting. Let's go, Junge, forward!
Attention. The enemy advances.
Scope Rifle Squad E does get fully wiped out there. And got some airborne supply drops. The British player probably does not need the fuel. Could use the munitions. Both players could use the munitions. Looks like the captain picked up the supplies. Panther taking some hits there. Oh, we got an MG42 upgrade on this Grenadier. That's actually also pretty rare. I wonder if that was a misclick. Does take some bounces there. One Sherman 76 is in range, the other one is not. Being distracted by repair Pioneers. One of the 76mm Shermans do go down. The other one's very happy to see the Hetzer. There's a nice strafe from there, pinning down all the Panzer Grenadiers. Close rifles some bit damage there. 80 gun getting some shots. Does roll a missile there on this 2-2. Oh, left side we have the Grenadiers, LMG Grenadiers, firing away. Panstrike destroys his own heavy cover. That's crossroads getting some damage there onto that intersection, forcing them back. Bar Grenadiers also engaged as well. Stun grenades being thrown by the Knights Crossholders and does force back those squads. Let's get some pens there. 2-2 skirmishing around. 30 cal does find these Grenadiers. Does get another bounce there onto the Sherman. 2-2 focus down the M180 gun. Rolls another miss there. Mostly trying to destroy the AT gun, or maybe just trying to get the medics. We do have all these guys which way forward. Got the Panther taking a bit of fire there. Wehrmacht sniper firing away. 1 kill, so it's a very fresh sniper. Firefly gets a good shot there, supported out by command tank as well.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory unsupply.
As Grenadiers engaging, looks like some of this carcass is starting to be destroyed by the creeping barrage. Hetzer takes some hits there.
I'm taking fire!
All these forces do fall back. Got now these guys charging way forward, trying to hit the flame engineers. Flame engineers do fall back. And the Sherman 76mm is about to go on down. There's a bounce there. Captain taking some fire. Sherman 76mm does go down. We do now the Sherman Firefly gets there on the AT Hetzer. Almost down. Firefly scores a good hit there onto the mortar half track. .25-pounder barrage hitting the Knights Cross Sorters as well as the mortar. M42 pushed along the flank. Now got the Jag Panther deployed out in the field as well. Which way forward crushes the awesome carcass, so he can no longer cover it for his teammate. But the Kaliningrad carcass is still existing, so that can still be recovered by Bergantiga. H42 seen overran by the heroic charge. Jag Panther push way forward. Wrong Cup Heroes game. AT gun has been crewed. One more casualty and we'll get a free squad from the medic station. Oh, bombing run. Strafing run into these guys. Got some pens there onto the Jag Panther. On the left side, we got a grenade inside the garrison. It's a good grenade. Handshake does give one more of those guys before falling back. Intersection is sprinting the way forward. Got the nice crossholders and Grenadiers along the flank. Panther taking some hits there. Grenadiers do fall back. Multiple bounces there. I hear an aircraft that immediately got shot down. The US player lost an aircraft, I'm not sure what type of aircraft. And the Panther goes down entirely. LMG Grenadiers and Knights Crossholders push way forward. And now we've got the 28cm rocket barrage. Another Wehrmacht Panther deployed in the field. Jag Panther getting some hits there on the Sherman tank. Sherman 76mm. Rocket barrage summoned. Around here. Getting sporadic damage on everything. Don't think he got any wipes or anything of that sort. I think he did do a cap and retreat to get on out of there. 25-pounder is barraging over here. Got now eventually 2 tanks for the Wehrmacht player. Panther before does take some bounces there. Panther backing on off, takes some damage there. Now these 2-2s pushing along the flank. 2-2s firing away, getting some good damage there. Good pens onto the 2-2s. Panther taking some fire there, almost down. A lot of AT here. Firefly does manage to pick off the Panther. On the left side, still got the Vet 3 Hetzer. Jagdpanther pretty forward. Seeing some bounces there. Got now the Panzerschreck squad sprinting way forward. He must have double Panzerschreck. Pretty good suppression hit there. Two take a bit of damage there. This one squad does need to fall back.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Panzerschreck's pretty forward. Get some damage there on the Sherman tank. Sherman 76mm. 76mm Sherman does go down. The medic station's taking severe damage as well. Still got one Sherman 76mm on the field, as well as two Sherman 76.2mm, also known as 70-pounders. Panzerschreck's firing away quite significantly. He has a lot of Panzerschrecks going. Does not take out the HQ command truck there. Does drop a Panzerschreck. He does strafe, wipes out the two other Panzerschreck squads. And it looks like the Ford HQ does stand. Now got the Grenadiers for Fort, both armed LMGs, bar, and Panzerschrecks each. Sherman 76 taking some severe damage here. Nice cross orders could try to get another Panzerfaust off. He is going to try to pick up his Panzerschreck. Now got another airborne squad deployed in the field. Another Wehrmacht Panther now deployed in the field. Yep, he did do a great defense there. Do now the 2-2s firing away. The intersection is starting to get whittled down there. Good bit of kiting there. Fireflies advancing with the command tank. And the Jagdpanther is almost down. Needs severe repairs. It looks like he's going to just try to charge. Does lose the Jagdpanther. A Birkin ticket can help recover his carcass. That's the only way he can get it replaced. Bar squads and airborne squads clear forward. Flanking Panther command tank goes down, which was for C2. And here comes a strafing run. Panzer Grenadiers sprinted the way forward, getting flinched a little bit by the Firefly shots.
Sniper has been spotted, and I'm taking fire. Sniper reporting.
Wehrmacht sniper fires some shots there, and
The men are ready when you are.
HQ has been repaired up by a small amount. That's cross orders put forward with the Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers. Good bit of damage there. Does get a good couple rounds on the Sherman tank. We got some sort of artillery being brought in there. Probably just officer artillery. British HQ command truck now taking some fire from multiple sources. Sherman 76 rotating around. There's a good hit over there. A lot of these Axis units are quite wounded. HQ takes another good hit there. Grenadier almost gets wiped out. He does fall back there. The HQ does stay on up and does manage to fall back in time. Sniper does go down to the Sherman tank.
MG crew on me!
Oh, and the Bergantiga is recovering the Yag Panther. I keep on saying Yag Panzer because a couple euros too. Additionally, you know what needs to be recovered.
MG here!
222 firing away. MG42 here.
You want us?
Looks like all of these forces do fall back. 25-pounder barraging. Directed on the MG42, taking it out, but the gun's still up and good, but can easily be destroyed.
Heavy panzer ready for... Need any construction? Club steel, Porsche engines. Heavy fire!
We do have an airborne squad with a Panzerschreck now. Bridge should have died a few times, but he stayed because he has such a skill when it counts. He definitely did. He has good defense, and his teammate has helping him out quite significantly as well. It was more team effort to fight against team assault. 2-2 does take some severe damage there. Grenadiers pretty forward. You have now another Sherman 76 on the field.
Our supply lines are broken.
Now we've got two Wehrmacht Panthers. Sorry, my nose is starting to run. Got an AT gun here. Mortar's running a little bit short or far, can't really tell. Good shots there onto the Sherman 76. That's supposed to take some fire there. Yag Panther, push way forward, has been recovered. Sherman 76, of course, going to have trouble with the Yag Panther. Does send a bounce. Over here, looks like the Knights Clusters do fall back. Grenadiers engaging with the LMG 42. Fireflies getting good hits there under the Panther. The command tank squad of Fireflies is such a powerful combination. It's almost like it's designed around that. Bergantiga there. He has all the things he can recover. Some pens there onto the Yag Panther. The Bergantiga is trying to get some repairs there. There goes, has launched repairs. Or maybe that's this guy here gliding his way forward. A lot of repairs. This is going to be a game of can they clean, patch up the holes before it goes down. Take severe damage. Yag Panther looks like we'll skip on out there while the Bergantiga is now taking some fire. Panzer's moving forward, massive 20cm rocket barrage there. And that cracked the British player. Takes out the HQ command truck. I think there's a bombing run. Nope, that was just a strafing run. Oh, and quick 180. And looks like the Wehrmacht players are falling back. Still got a good amount of British armor. 25-pounder is still here. Got the 30 cal here. Ready for anti-aircraft duty. Bergantiga falling back, so it's the Yag Panther. Fireflies pushing the way down south. Get some good hits there. The short range hit there on the Bergantiga, so that's done for. Got at least 3 Panzerschrecks here. And of course, a Panzerfaust as well. Firefly taking some damage. Now got some artillery rating on in as well. Good shot there. 25-pounder. Oh no, that is a Flak 88. Firing away. British Infantry 4 got the MG firing away. He does redeploy his port HQ and drop from the same spot. Two dudes backing on off. Some of them do need repairs. Black Ace will easily destroy the AT guns. Like that one. Great mortar hit there. Got these units cover those sectors. We do now have Green Barrage here, knocks out the Flak 88. Stun grenade being thrown. He does fall back. And looks like he's falling back, barring the lieutenant. His teammate has a rifle squad and airborne squad there. Command tank and the two Fireflies are there. Firefly does see the bounce. The command tank supported Firefly should be just fine. The command tank is currently can't really tell the efficiency. Having trouble even just clicking on the command tank. Are the squads pushing over here? Looks like the Ag Panther does take a hit there, but does start retaliating. Action squad sprinting the way forward now. Command tank is efficiency 1. And destroy engine crit there. There's a control. Knights or Panzer Grenadiers are falling back.
Defended the farmland until death.
You've got the airborne and flame engineers pushing along the flank. All those squads will fall back. Panther firing away and repair the fire for repair bunker.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Our opponent has 200 supply lines are broken.
Garrison does get destroyed. Direct hit there on the Flak 88. May knock it out. Does knock it out. Make it fully destroyed there. That's push forward. Panthers at half health. Bolton is pushing over here. Nice crossers to fall back. Possibly they get wiped on out. Nice crossers does not appear to got wiped on out. Rife squad here may get wiped out instead. Does throw a grenade there. Gets a decent hit there. Rife grenades firing away. Gets some decent splash hits. 2-2 push way forward. Firing away. Push forward, gets good hits there onto the lieutenant. German 76 gets a good shot there. He does have an AT gun up here as well. Panther push forward for C2. Good hits there. And there goes that Sherman. Sherman Firefly is still in a good position, but they're still pretty wounded. Pietz, everything Brenn's through but one of the Panthers. The other one's more wounded. And this Panther is getting pummeled. Right now, when it comes to VPs, there are quite similar mounts. The Ag Panther does take some shots there. Panther may go down here. Does go down there. Etzer and triple 2-2s push way forward. Garrison may have been wiped on out. Good hit there onto the armored car. Does the crew of the M180 gun. I think the Jagdpanther is going to try to finish it off. Mortar did at least. Elite tanks now deployed in the field, so a bit more resilient to those Piets now, as well as Ghost rifles. When I say a bit, I mean quite significantly. At least 50%. B2 is taking some splash damage there, nothing too significant. Grenadiers taking some hits. Does throw a grenade. Does eat it, but does not get decrewed. That's Kosovo trying to capture the VP. Right now the Accelerators do have a small margin of it. Artillery raining in there. Force back all the Panzer Grenadiers. And strafe run there, misses the Panzer Grenadiers. The aircraft may get shot down by the 222s.
The enemy advances.
And now these Grenadiers push forward. I think we'll see another 20cm rocket barrage. This may crack the British again. 20cm rocket barrage brought on in. No full response there. Does hit the retreat button now. Oh! Okay, a decent amount of them did actually escape on out of there. I just saw one just land right atop the formation. Okay, did a lot less damage than I expected. He took hits, a pretty big hit, but nothing game ending. You're welcome. Volksgrenadiers do fall back. 2-2's firing away. Got, of course, the Peasants are alive. Jagdpanther is alive as well. Firefly is still doing some good work. Plus, only has one Firefly left on the field. AT gun firing away. I think the US player may be running a little bit low on assets. He does have a Sherman tank. Only one level supply yard upgrade at the moment. And now we do have the airborne squad heading down south. Does take a bit of damage there from the Panther.
The enemy advances.
Oh, and a creep barrage does hit the mortar half track quite significantly. Firefly engaging Sherman 76 as well. A good number of Panthers in reserve, so they can just try to charge forward and engage the armor. Got a good number of infantry sections right here. Panthers going to sprint forward. 2-2's firing away, taking a bit of damage. One of them does receive an inch crit there. Our creep barrage raining behind. And nice little strafing run there. Even though aircraft are probably larger than tanks, so not necessarily little. I'm always surprised how large aircraft are. Aircraft's one of those things like, oh, aircraft are small. No, aircraft are quite large. How on earth are they larger than tanks sometimes? Granted, they are generally lighter than tanks by a lot, but still. After all, the largest tank in human history, or the heaviest one, is the Mouse, or the Char 2B. And yet the B-52 bomber is far, far larger in comparison. And that's still not the largest aircraft. Ooh, pretty good hit there. Must have got around 6 kills there. All these guys do fall back. Got these Grenadiers along the flank. And those 25-pounder now under fire, bringing some officer artillery here from the captain to presses the Knights Crossroads. Knights Crossroads do fall back. Rangers being focused down. Good hits there.
We are losing
Yeah,
ground.
Panther taking severe damage.
Our forward supply lines are broken. Enemy is down to 100 points.
The Allies down to less than 100 VPs. Axis players have 236, so the long game goes on. Well, there's a double A capture in favor of the Axis players, so right now the Axis players are scheduled to win, but that can easily change. NP40 squad up on the field, so he does also have Veterans E3 on his infantry as well. This Volksgrenadiers has 7 kills, so it's not exactly new, not exactly old.
Territory cut off from supply.
He's firing away, gets Bitzos on the infantry sections. Big damage here. I think the British player is probably running low on steam. The Wehrmacht player is low on manpower, munitions, and fuel. Currently going for another Panther. We have, what, 3 Panthers in the field? Nope, just 2 at the moment. His teammate has a massive reserve of manpower, munitions, and fuel. Enough resources for this game and next. The US player does have a decent reserve of munitions, bringing some various abilities. As well as manpower and fuel. He has a pretty small army in the field, so he probably needs to pull out more stuff. And the British player right now has some manpower, some munitions, and plenty of fuel. And looks like one player backs out of the game. Which player is it? Looks like the British player backed out of the game. Oh, that, and of course the British player backed out of the game. My apologies.
NCO reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Yeah, Conserve Patrol 4 against bit damage there. AT gun does get decrewed. I see a lot of medics charging way forward because of casualties from both sides. And there's a British out of the game, and now the US player has fully backed the game as well. So, time to fast forward. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I do need to rush him again. Please give me one moment. My apologies, I'm back. Let's see now. Let's see. Good finish off the day of this 2v2. Let's just do this one. Let's see. No Brits in either one. And this is probably gonna be my last replay for tonight. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the US force. I've got Operation Valkyria. Spawn as the other US force, we've got Mongoose. On the right side as the Panzer Elite forces, we've got Counter-Strike. And spawn as the Wehrmacht force, we've got Seven Davo. Asking his teammates going for armor or infantry. Say airborne. Barracks now deployed on the field. He's asked his teammate choose what you play better, so it looks like he is up for either. Panzergrenadier is heading down south with the Kettengrad. Nope, doesn't look like anything is loading the back, so that means no doctrine selected just yet. Think about outgoing armor. You now have the Jeep now deployed on the field.
Rifle squad reporting for duty. Point captured.
Schimwagen moving around.
Point is ours.
Another squad of Panzergrenadiers. And now got the Kettengrad receiving some damage there from the riflemen.
Point is ours. Proceed to lock it down.
Bit of fire there onto the Kettengrad. Jeep firing away.
Down. Arms fire.
Of course, we do have the G43 squad here. Engineers do take a bit of fire, allowing a bit more capability for the riflemen. Kettengrad straight forward. Rifle squad's gonna get ripped apart there. Jeep providing some fire support. And got the Kettengrad knock around these guys here. Game to crit there. Kettengrad has gone down. Best use of Broken T to get that recovered. Over here, got the engineers falling back as well. We do have now the engineer and rifle squad here. Rifle squad gain some damage. It does get suppressed by the G43s. We now have this Panzergrenadier falling back as well. This our squad kept in the field. Sector 2 now have the Schimwagen coming forward and flank, hitting the engineers. And looks like the Jeep's going to head up north.
Listen up.
Another rifle squad deployed in the field. Got quite a bit of force here. You can push forward a little bit forward. It's not fully reinforced.
Rifle squad has the objective.
Those success his teammate for an observation post. I'm guessing on the fuel sector.
Orders, sir.
Counter company now being deployed on the field by the Panzer Elite player. We may see. Don't see the next phase. Oh, and we got straight to the Panzer Command as well.
Flamethrowers here. Come on, gear up.
Flamethrower here. And it looks like the observation post is going on up.
Point is ours.
Wilson is the captain of that sector. We do now have the Jeep here engaged by the Schimwagen. And we've got a bit of wire now being laid on down.
We finished construction.
Rifle squad's heading up. thought I heard something get canceled. I'm not sure what I heard. Sounded like something got canceled. Right now the Pentameter is decapturing that sector. Rocket Squad behind some bit of heavy cover. Schimwagen does fall back. Ooh! It looks like... Was that... What was that? It looked like double flamethrower detonation. Am I crazy? What was that? Because I see two pools of fire. I think some sort of bug happened there where it got a double flamethrower detonation. Either way, both these flamethrower squads do fall back. Hans Grenadier is now falling on back as well. Prep squad taking some fire there. To push way forward. Prep squad will be able to force back those Volksgrenadiers to push way forward as well. Teammates right from the squad does fall back there. Well, I could have got a bit of damage there on the 2-2 before falling back. Volksgrenadiers taking some more fire there. Do now have the MG42 advancing to some heavy cover there. 2-2 advancing. Now we do have some fresh bars now deployed on the field, raising the bar of damage. You have a Wehrmacht sniper here, 0 kills at the moment. No US snipers on the field, no structures to support US snipers. We've not got trios into here, which is teammates also barring the it as well.
We're done building here.
You now have a landmine built here.
We are losing contact with
Our
one of our
squad
sectors.
engaging the Panzergrenadier. Bar squad does not push its way forward into the MG42. Second 2-2 deployed on the field. Asks his teammate to deploy out some
Supply
AT
lines are being
guns.
threatened.
He's currently deploying out tank depot. Driver squad does take a bit of suppression there. There is a landmine there, which he does find. Does fall back there. Wehrmacht sniper fired a shot there. And rolls a miss. Drive squad may get wiped on out, though the MG42 is currently reloading. Tank depot now fully deployed in field, going straight for M10. His teammates going for a supply yard.
Company on fast deployment.
Oh, fast deployment means it won't be 2 minutes, it will be in about 30 seconds. I don't know how much more quickly it gets produced, but it does make it much quicker. You can just see the progress bar is, well, progressing quite quickly. Flame engineers receiving quite a bit of fire there while sending fire. The Jeep can be a good way to help support out units to fight against 2-2. They have a bug there. Due to the Jeep having actually surprising durability versus the 2-2. Bit of fire there, damage to the crit on this one there. Looks like the bar's got a lot of good feds there. M10 of course finished it off. The other one's blitzing on out of there.
We are losing a sector.
Maybe I'll take this one out. Does get an engine crit there. The M10 is now pursuing. The rifle squads can finish off, but just getting the kill secured is all it needs to do. And I think, was the M10 missing splashing it down, or did that rifle squad actually finish it off? Either way, M10 did miss. M10 rolls a miss there. Bar squad straight forward. Does get suppressed. Throws out a frag grenade there on the MG. Gets a pretty good hit there. Falls on back. Does not wipe it out. It looks like this Panzer Grenadier does fall back away from the Bar rifleman.
Begin raid operations.
Grenade throw.
We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
Rifle squad does get suppressed. And does get hit there. M10 now deployed on the field.
Ready to move!
Asking his teammate to go for snipers. Says for him to make snipers. You may want to start eyeing for some Sherman tanks, 2 M10s, maybe more than plenty to deal with all the 2-2s. Maybe a Sherman Crocodile. Their opponents right now don't have much or really any armor in the field. Light ATF track and 2-2 there. Got a Pack 40 here and a Pack 40 here, or not 40, 38's wrong Company Heroes game. Schimwagen does receive a miss there. Got a Wehrmacht landmine there. Sends another miss. Got another Wehrmacht landmine here.
Axis hold the initiative.
2-2 force back the Flame Engineers. They do get fully wiped on out by the STG squads.
Our forces are
So it's like
taking
the M10 does go down to double. It looks like it may have been fully immobilized by the light ATF track. Another M10 deployed in the field. I think he needs, like I said, hold back. Don't produce any more M10s. He has already plenty to deal with the current armored assets in the field. Go for something a little bit more nicer, like Sherman tanks. Greyhound rolls a miss there. Another G43 squad falls back. Asks his teammate to go for some M2s. And the Rifle squad does get wiped on out after capturing up that VP. Support weapons center now being built. And we do have a supply yard upgrade as well. None here. Good shot there from the Martyr. Cheap firing away, getting some shots there onto the light ATF track. Bar our squad pursuing. There goes the Jeep. Notice the VP has been captured up by the Panzer League player. Let's see. Now we're going to see armored infantry by the US players. We have not seen any doctrines from the Axis players, have we? I don't see any Pinto mounts. Kaliningrad is of course down, so can't look at it. Our squad received a bit of fire there. Rifle squad does get suppressed. Greyhound pushes way forward. Rifle squad builds out frag. Gets a decent hit there. Bar squad's push way forward. B2 is firing away. Martyr gets a good hit there on the Greyhound. Now got the Rifle squad's push forward. Bit of fire there on the Panzer Grenadiers, forcing them back. Now we got the M10s advancing, M1 or Pack 38 firing away. Firestorm, so the Wehrmacht player has gone for terror. Is off-high power shoot available. Martyr does fire away. These M10s are taking severe damage. Not enough command points for Allied War Machine. If this dies, it probably will.
We're down.
Off-high power shoot running on in. Directed there in the Pack 38. Level 1 production is now completed for the US player we have currently
Allied War Machine is
selected.
100%.
Oh, Pioneers can force them back. Sniper spy. Looks like the sniper's heading up there. Let's see, any landmines? Doesn't look like it.
They're trying to flush me out. Sniper's taking fire.
US sniper does get spotted. Oh, maybe it was for his own sniper. Try and charge way forward. M10 make the kill there. Rolls a miss. Rolls a miss. And does get machine gunned down.
Enemy unit down.
Look at him get the breast pounded out of him. Squad under fire.
Martyr does fall back there. Flamethrower push way forward. Prop squad does get suppressed there. Great shot there. Arc squad is starting to get suppressed. Two squads do fall back. Pack 38 getting repaired on up.
Composition B is in.
And one of the rifle
Troops can
squads
now
do
make
get
sticky
pinned down.
bombs.
Got a Warframe barrage rating on in.
Our forward replacements. Trying
So
to
he's
take
gone
our
for battle
territory.
phase. So he has both access to the Firestorm and the Warframe in. We do actually got a pair of Martyrs here, so just simply no
Hitting one of our
Panthers.
forward replacements.
Does have all the structures for Panthers. And here comes a Howitzer barrage. Raining
We
in
have a
over
secure
here.
sector under attack.
Pack 38 does not go down. M42 packing on up. Excuse me.
Hitting one of our forward replacements. Trying to take our territory.
Rough squad getting splashed a little bit there by the M2. Pentagram advancing. The arm upgrade of STGs. Got more STG squads here, so maybe he has 4 STG squads in the field. He may want to get the 4-man squad upgrade. Now increase their damage and health by 33%.
Casualties being reported.
Takes out the AT gun there.
Enemy unit down.
Takes out that squad entirely. Good pen there. Martyr's now push way forward.
A fuel point is being seized.
Ready for another beating.
Sorry, I saw that weird shadow effect that sometimes happen.
Hitting one of our forward
Rock squad
replacements.
straight forward.
Trying to take our
Does get a shot down the
territory.
Panzer Grenadiers. I don't know if he has access to sticky bombs just yet. Does pick up the M1 AT gun. Nope, does have sticky bombs.
300 points.
And here comes the 2 M10s. That one's done for. Out of control on that other one. No allied.
Enemy unit down.
That did actually get recovered at the last moment. Rife squad getting ripped apart there. Main gun destroyed right there. Goes out of control thanks to the Warframe barrage. Does throw another sticky bomb there. M10s push away forward. Double your sniper here. 2 kills, 2 kills. The M10 should be able to finish off this martyr no problem.
Enemy unit down.
Another M10 now deployed in the field. His teammates pull out some more AT. Far Squad trying to get a stick bomb off. He's good pen on the line AT track.
They're trying to flush me out. Sniper taking fire.
Light AT half track. Does get a sticky bomb there onto the 2-2s. Gets a good hit there. AT gun does get decrewed. About to go on down. M10 push way forward. Macy crit shot there. Bounce there. Allied War Machine is active. Gets it fully immobilized. Gets fully immobilized there. He must have gone for Tank Hunter because I had him in a teller mine, right? Panther here by the Wehrmacht player. Volkswagen is taking some damage there from the rifle squad. AT gun will get decrewed. Here comes a Warframe Barrage, splashing down some of these guys. Gets the AT gun entirely as well. Couple M10s here. M2 firing away. Looks like he's hitting the AT guns. Two-twos push right forward.
Hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Those guys do fall back, but now the snipers pushing the way forward. We do have now a pair of Panther, or Pan's Lead Panthers. So we've got now 3 Panthers on the field.
Fuel supply is ours.
Panthers are advancing. Prop Squad trying to get a sticky bomb off. They will. Snipers not being effective. We do now have a quad half track going on up. We've got a couple 2-2s here. Libraries can now be brought on in. Pioneers make it wiping out. They do. The snipers does stop the capture. 2-2s taking some severe damage. They're both one shot away from death. One does get machine gun, the engine at least. The other one does go down to a tank cannon shot. The other one does get machine gun down. Another C-bomb there. And crit on those Panthers. And now got some more artillery being brought in. Damage crit there onto the Panthers. It is a Firestorm. Couple good pens there. Got artillery barrage off from parachute. Great hit there. M10 looks like went down from the artillery. Pack 38's fire rate. They do have Vector 3. And Allied War Machine has subsided, but multiple Panthers have gone down in return. Panther's almost down. Stick bomb has been thrown. That could get immobilized. Does get immobilized with the armor exposed. Landmine has been detonated. And all the repair pioneers have gone down, still immobilized. Snipers push forward. Our squad does throw a grenade there, wipes out that squad. Do not have the Pac-38 getting decrewed. As grenade is going to get splashed a little bit there, and they could find some of the sniper rounds. And now got a war from barrage running on in. Misses a sniper, it's fired a little bit too far. Both Panzer Grenadiers to fall back. We got triple repair bunker in this region, probably a quadruple repair bunker soon. Vorpalwind rolling some bounces. Now Vorpalwind, Flak Irving.
Field repairs are now available. Enemy unit down.
Yep, does get that bunker upgraded to repair bunker. Quad half-track, bar rifle squad, and does grab a Pac-38 who's almost destroyed. Some sort of, I guess, this Firestorm. Does get some hits there.
Secured sector under attack.
Got the Panthers now pushed away forward. That's a good shot there. Allied field repair is active. He does not have enough missions for another Allied war machine, but he almost has enough missions for another Allied field repair. One bounce, couple pens, or one pen, a couple bounces. The short engine pit there, so that M10's done for. I was managed to get one more pen before going down. There's another Pac-38.
Enemy unit down.
Triage Center now deployed on the field. And here comes Clyde P. Rocket Barrage. It's good hits there. More artillery now raining on in. Now got the Warframe half-tracks firing away. Does largely avoid those shots. The Wehrmacht sniper is still way over here. Don't see any landmines over here to intercept it. RF squad just heading to this fuel sector. I want the sniper to capture the fuel point. That'd be a relatively stupid idea if you're trying to go around, sneak around, and do something. M10's pushing around the flank. Right now, the Allies do have less VPs than the Axis players by quite a margin, but it is slowly counting in their favor. Sector artillery in this sector.
Enemy unit down.
Taking some danger, take out another Flak Irving. And just trying to fall back, get some repairs. He does have 2 engineers for repairs. Great hits there. Left some nice crossbars to get force him back. We got Allied field repair active now, just trying to get these M10s topped off. They may need to go for some munitions observation posts. Also got another supply yard level over here, just only got the level 1. Good shot there on the half-track. Half-track does go down.
Minefield clean!
5 rocket barrage raining on in. There's still a frag grenade there. The Pens grenades to get out of there. Those have now got 4 Pensley Panthers now in the field. The Vermicler has some AT guns, triple AT guns, no Panthers remaining. Knights Crossers or Pens grenades with STGs do take some fire there. The Rifle Squad trying to charge forward with a sticky bomb.
Our forces are taking casualties, losing ground out there.
Sticky bomb does get thrown. Danger crit there. Warfman half-track barrage. Right here will be quite good. Got another half-track here. Didn't think he lost his previous one. Damaging the crit there, so it took some. It does go down. Double M2 exploded field, so he did lose that quad half-track earlier. Oh, looks like this bridge went out. Your rocket barrage ran in, get some good hits there onto these Panthers. The sticky bomb has been thrown. Getting some good hits there. That's Cross Orders Patrol 4, trying to decapture the VP. Level 2 production now complete, so both players have level 2 production, and besides the Scorch, the central VP. This game is going to probably go on for much longer. Something died there, so I think that's an AT gun. I'm not so sure though. M10 can repair it on up. And does use propaganda war to force back that rifleman. M10's push way forward. Allied field repair, of course, will pop our health off. This Pack 38 may get a shot off there. Does find this guy. We're going to receive quite a bit of fire, but not a whole lot of damage. Getting some damage there. Pack 38 rolls a miss over there.
Enemy unit down.
AT gun does get decrewed. AT gun's also been quite blackened from all the damage. And there is a barrage there, which will destroy the AT gun. Our squad push forward. Does not get sticky bomb off there. Sticky bomb has been thrown on this wounded Panther. It does go down. This Panther's also about to go down as well. It does survive though. Another Clivey rocket barrage over here. I think it took out a Pack 38 or something. Hands Grenadiers over here. One repair bunker currently repairing up that Panther. Good snipe shot there.
We're down to 200 points.
M10 does take a pen there, and now the
Enemy unit down.
Knights Cluster does fall back. Another half track here, not being upgraded. V1 has been launched. There's a sniper, but over here, right there. Well, looks like the Allies did a good job of dodging it.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
Looks like a Warfram and Barrage managed to take out that Rifleman squad. Got pretty lucky there. Does recapture this sector. I wonder if it was decaptured by the sniper. You now have the... Oh, looks like the Panzer Grenadiers found a landmine which blew up the squad that was on top of the AT gun, decrewing them. Panthers straight forward. Panzer Warfare Barrage raining on in.
Losing ground out there.
Panzer Warfare straight up, or not Panzer Warfare, Calliope just straight up missed this Panther. It is down a hill. It's hard to hit down a hill. Harder. Need to see their repairs, so I think he wants him to find the repair bunkers.
Enemy unit down.
Sniper does not get spotted there. Knights Cross Holders will decapture it this time. Craft Squad straight forward, try to get Sticky Bomb off onto the Panther. Looks like sector artillery in this region, which does... Oh, looks like this M10 does find a landmine. And field repair is not available at the moment. Panthers need to start pushing up north. We do have both a Wehrmacht Panther and a Panzer Elite Panther.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Knights Cross Holders do get fully crushed there. Got a Hummel there.
We're down one tank destroyer.
Hummel barrage in right there. Taking out the Panzer Command. No ammo. We do now have, looks like this next cluster is trying to capture that VP.
We have heavy armor and company reserves.
And Knights Crossroads does fall back there. And here comes the Warfram Barrage, which may take out the Engineer.
Enemy unit
Does not appear to take out the Engineer. Plus the one the M10s to go down does use field repair. Did not have enough munitions for Allied War Machine. Damage and crit there, takes out that one. Pershing can now be brought on in. Looks like there's right now 4 Panthers on the field. Got some AT guns there. Calliope moving forward with a Pershing. He has plenty of population space for more vehicles, going for more M10s. Notice that this right squad does find a artillery. I think there's a sector artillery in that sector. Good for hits there. Stick bomb there on the Panther. Gets an engine crit. Our squad does pick up the bar. There's a lot of stuff there. The Pershing needs to fall back. Now got off a Howard shoot there. There's way too many Panthers here for the Pershing to stick around. Good hit there. Sticky bomb as well. Destroyed engine crit there, and does go out of control due to the off-map Howard shoot.
Our forces are enemy unit down.
Central VP is still scorched. Our squad does find the Pack 38. And the Panther's rotating up around. Pack 30 is sitting on up. Does have a bit of healing there from his teammate's base. Stick bomb onto this Panther. It already has the engine crit there, but don't think it's going to get the short engine. Just damage. They didn't get another engine crit. M10 now deployed in the field.
Ready to get this out.
And here comes Calliope Rocket Barrage. Does get some hits on across multiple vehicles, so the repair bunk's going to have a lot of work in front of it. Grenadiers push right forward. I do have another Greyhound here without any upgrades. That means it had been purposely built rather than infantry players getting an off-map combat group Greyhound, because I've come with both upgrades, not no upgrades. Firestorm does take out the Pack 38. Now got these snipers pushing the way forward.
Ready.
Barking to get now deployed in the field. There's a good number of assets in the field. There is a Panther. This Panther getting repaired on up. Though it feels like a good number of carcasses went down. That's an M10 carcass. Panzer now falling back. Here comes a Panzerwerfer or Calliope Barrage. Destroys the carcass and nukes. The Panzer takes out the Bergantiga as well. And does take out that rifle squad there with the Firestorm. Here comes a Warframe Barrage there. M10 takes severe damage. Pershing straight forward, not full health. Pershing has rear armor exposed, not a good idea. Allied War Machine just got consumed there because the Calliope went down there. Pershing needs to keep on running. He can bring charge for the M10. Calliope bringing its barrage. Getting some decent hits, I believe. Nope, looks like raining far. Pershing would like to go down. Does go down. Another Pershing can be brought on in. N10 has its rear arm exposed, which I don't think can really balance Panther shots all too well. There's the Pershing. There's Panther, may go down. It is Specialty 2. Be a nice pick if you can get it. Bounce there from the Pershing. Another bounce there on that Panther.
Enemy unit down.
AT gun onto the rear right there. And the Pershing gets a Mango destroyed a crit there. Getting the kill there. We'll probably get the Pershing Efficiency 1. No landmines over there. Don't tell me he's going to escape. As Cross falls back, we still got the sniper in the region. Looks like the Panther does manage to escape. Taking time to salvage some carcasses. Right now there are 4 Panzer Leap Panthers, 1 Wehrmacht. Great shot there. As soon for his teammate to pull out more AT. Oops, sorry, hit my microphone. Calliope Rocket Barrage trying to hit these Panthers. It does seem like it, and since it's also scorched earth, the central VP has been scorched, it's going to be an annihilation game. Do now a sticky bomb there onto the Panther. Wehrmacht sniper still there. Sniper hits there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Sniper is trying to be crushed. Does get spotted there. Being pursued. One does take quite a bit of damage there. Activate Blitz. Greyhound firing away, as with the quad half track. Going for the kill. It is Special C2 Sniper. Greyhound does dodge a shot there. Engine crit there, and does lose that to the 2. And this Calliope does have engine crit as well.
Enemy unit down.
V1 has been summoned. I have no idea exactly where. I think maybe over here. Somebody hit that M2. There's an AT gun there. Over here, it takes the Calliope.
Roger. That should get you back in the war.
Five squad now engaging. We've got another Calliope rocket barrage. Nice cross holders decapturing the VP. Does receive the bounce there. Snipers dodge that shot. Rifle squad here may get sticky bomb off, trying to decapture this cutoff sector. Or strategic point, I should say. Take some hits there. Asking his team to build 3 AT guns. And now the rifle squad's falling back. You do have the Pershing now engaging the Panzer or Knights Crossholders. Artillery here may take out the Knights Crossholders.
Infantry squad lost. Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Now got rid of M4 Sherman deployed on the field. Being upgraded to 50 cal.
Sergeant, get an MG on the roof of this tin can. It's time to shred some crowds.
Enemy unit down.
It looks like Panzer Grenadier does get one shot by the M2. Damage and crit from the sector artillery, and does get finished off by the Panther. And we've got propaganda war on that rifleman. From needs to fall back and some repairs with the Pershing heading up north. Does take a pen. Rifle squad takes some damage there. The rifle squad does get wiped on out.
This is Pershing, heavy cav.
And here comes a Calliope rocket barrage. Does get a good hit there. Takes up the Pack 38. Good shot there on the Pershing. Wehrmacht Panther Specialty 2. Fire squad charging way forward, trying to get sticky bombs something. Got a decent amount of efficiency on these Panzer Lead Panthers. The armor player needs to start getting, needs to stop trying to throwing away units and just charge forward. He needs to start really eyeing to get efficiency onto his Pershing, because he gets a efficiency in his Pershing, that can be a win condition. There is a lot of Panthers on the field. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Panthers. Oh boy. Does have triple M2 on the field, but at this point in time, these also don't build Shermans. M10s probably be a little bit better, or maybe get 76mm Shermans, but he really needs to get efficiency on that Pershing. Pershing needs to start falling back. And of course, got some rear arm exposed. Does use Allied War Machine, so that Pershing will lose whatever efficiency has accumulated. Panther 1 does go down. Good AT gun shots there. They don't really have any clear counter to these AT guns that's firing away. Getting good hits there. Lose both those assets, but now they are there. Efficiency 2 AT gun. Efficiency on AT guns are pretty good as well. Great Calliope rocket barrage there, blocking his teammates' Panther. Got efficiency 3 Wehrmacht Panthers.
Hitting one of our forward emplacements. Trying to take our territory.
And both those Panthers are quite wounded. This could give the edge the Allies need, getting efficiency on these vehicles. Because efficiency 3 tanks will at least give Pershing efficiency level per kill, if not 2. Friendly fire damage there. Greyhound does go down. Good pen there. Bounce there.
Engineers reporting as ordered. What do you need?
This could give him some efficiency. It's an unvetted Panther though. Let the Pershing get the kill if possible. He does get the kill there. Looks like that squad up north did go down. 2-2s could be cleaned on up. There's especially one Pershing. He could use field repair. I think it'd be better to go for field repair than Allied War Machine. It'll keep the assault continuing and gets keep the veteran Pershing up and going. Got sector assault and now got another Allied War Machine. So looks like he's going to lose both those guys. Pershing does go down. Calliope rocket barrage running on in. Got another Panther going down.
Enemy unit down.
Sticky bomb onto that Panther now. The Allies did a good job calling the numbers of the Panthers. Got a 3 Panthers out left in the field. So did a very good job calling the Panther numbers so far. And there's a Firestorm, but misses the M2.
Greyhound, ready to fight.
So I'm not sure what he was targeting there. It was just straight up not targeted on top of the M2.
On your right, come up from behind.
5 squad. See a bit of fire there from the Knights Crossholders.
They're hitting one of our
And we
forward
got the Knights Crossholders
emplacements,
does find the
trying to take
munitions
our
observation
territory.
post. M10 trying to get some crushes here. Does force retreat now.
Roman recon, taking fire.
Sniper's just still here, just chilling. Got another Grey. Oh wait, got a armor player Greyhound who's capturing up the VP. Like I always say, armor skirts are mandatory because look how much damage it took from that Warframen barrage.
Point captured.
And something I just realized as well. You see how the mini? Oh wait, no, never mind. See how the mini maps blink green? Did he score some point while he was capturing it? But of course, this is Company Heroes 1 where VPs don't provide the sector. Calliope rocket barrage raining on in. Sniper does a good shot there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Good hits there onto the Panther. Got 2 M10s, 1 Pershing. Panther taking a bit of a beating. Pershing's at full health. Now we've got the Panthers coming for a nice little flank. 3 Panthers on the flank. Pershing may go down here. And not enough munitions for Allied War Machine, so the Pershing will not get replaced. Damaging crit there. And it goes out of control. You can pop it. And did not pop Allied War Machine to get that Pershing recovered. There was a small window there. Prop squad being engaged by the Knights Cross Soldiers. Now we've got an Allied War Machine active there. 1 Panther goes down. This M10 does go down, Wolverine. Though I think only the Canadians call them Wolverines, not US. A lot of those names for our animals actually come from the Canadians. US tends to call their vehicles not entirely after name of generals, but I think the Greyhound was a US name for the unit. Same thing with the Staghound and the Boarhound. Another V1 being brought on in. I have no idea where. Oh, landed right there. Nails Calliope. And the Greyhound stopped the capture there. What is it, a Kettengrad? So, yep, looks like the Greyhound pulled a Kettengrad tactic. Bar squad takes some fire. Efficiency 2 versus efficiency 3. Of course, the bar squad is firing at long range. I think he may have 3 bars as well. But looks like he's running away. Sometimes it's just a good idea. If your opponent's charging you, you should probably sometimes just stand and fight. Because if you run away, you're probably not going to win the fight either way. You're more likely to win the fight if you just stand your ground and fire.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Well, at least they did retreat back pretty early. Knights Cross Soldiers do take some damage there. Two Panthers up here, full health. Panther retreat forward, no Pershing on the field. Now we do have double capture in favor of Axis players, and the VP is repaired.
Losing ground out there.
So the Allies are rapidly losing the game at the current rate. Nothing. This is not the armor Greyhound. Snipers here. They may get crushed accidentally. Greyhound does, or not Greyhound, M10 does take a pretty good hit there. Calliope rocket barrage running on in.
Down 1 tank destroyed.
And now got another 6 artillery there. Hits the M10 pretty badly.
Our base is under attack.
Does not interrupt his capture there. And now the Axis players will start counting down a little bit.
We've taken the victory point.
The Allies are down on 35 tickets, so they don't have much room to breathe with. Sniper's still up there. Knight's Crossroad is way over here. Firestorm or V1?
Allied HQ under
Let's
attack.
click on them and see what's going on. You know what, let's go through all the players. The armor player does have a decent amount of resources. The infantry player has a massive stockpile of resources. Maybe you can start eyeing his own tank depot and start bringing in some support tanks. The Scorched or Terror Doctrine player is bringing a Firestorm over here, rather on top of the M2s, which one does get decrewed. V1 is still having another 3 minutes of cooldown, or 4 minutes. And the Panzer player is spending munitions as quickly as he can get it to bring in sector artillery. That's Crossroads charging way forward. He does have 0 homos on the field. I think now he can go for 1. As Crossroads needs to fall back, they do get wiped on out. That 3 Rifle Squad does fall back. Got the Panthers pushing pretty far forward. Hits that Panther quite significantly. Probably should target towards these Panthers.
Panzer.
Looks like he's wiping out some of the squads that are shooting back. Sniper picking away, decrewing some of these M2s, getting at least rid of the Veteracy. Rifle Squad, oh, that's a Pershing there.
We have lost a Panzer.
Off at combat come on in here. Hellcats screaming on in. The Fast Cat versus the Big Cats.
We have destroyed an enemy
The
unit.
Fast Cat goes down. Got also an AT gun and 2 rifle squads, so pretty good off that combat group. Sticky bomb does bounce, so no engine crit. Wolf and Barrage is raining on in. Get some decent hits there. Rifle squad capture the munition sector. 222 firing away, getting some hits there. Propaganda war force back that rifleman. This replay has gone past the 1 hour mark. It's at 1 hour 3 minutes and 7 seconds. That's Crossroads push way forward. A Rifle Squad advancing. And Scorch the central point, so the game shall continue. Though seeing how little VPs the Allies have, the Axis players really should try to play the VP game. Just go for the win. Starting to decapture the point. Decapture this point will also start having the opponents count down, which is good. Engineer nearby. Once they get that machine gun bunker built, they should probably hop inside. Scorch that point as well. That could be a game-winning move. War from Barrage running up in. He is not going to be repairing that anytime soon. Got a fresh pair of Panthers. The armor player could try charging up north with a Greyhound to decapture the northern VP. And looks like this VP will get repaired in time, but barely. They're probably going to have about 5 tickets remaining. Panthers push way forward.
The enemy is weak.
Got an AT gun still idle there. Where was that quad firing?
Achtung, Panzer battle groups are ready for requisition.
Where was that quad firing? There's no aircraft. I think I'm going crazy. Panther taking some damage there. AT guns with a decent amount of efficiency firing away. Here comes Calliope rocket barrage. M2 falling on back, but now another sector to there. 1 Panther goes down. There's still 5 more Panthers here, though a good number of them are quite wounded. Pershing rolls a splash miss there. Gets specialty 1 for that. Sector artillery shot will miss it. V1 has been summoned. Pershing needs to get on out of there. M180 gun here. Landed right there. Sorry, I've been missing where those have been landing. I just have to make an educated guess. Infantry player has consumed some of his resources. Looks like they were down to 7 VPs. Maybe worth it go for another machine gun bunker here just to prevent the point from being decaptured. Because even being decaptured is a threat, because usually the central VP is scorched. But in this case, it is catchable for the allies. And to have a bit of artillery now raining on in. Takes out the bunker. Infantry player is playing munitions for off-back power shoots. Got another sticky bomb there. This one gets engine crit. At this point in time, could also be a bit of fatigue, because I'm feeling the fatigue. We do now have a bit of damage there. Pershing straight forward, good hits there. Efficiency 2 AT gun. Pershing receiving allied field repair. Calliope rocket barrage ring on, gets good hits there. Knocks out one of the Panthers. One of these Panthers does go down to efficiency 3 AT gun. That should be pretty lethal. Pershing gets a lot needed repairs. Issues can help all the repairs on the Pershing as well. Central VP being captured by the Axis player, that could spell game over. They haven't captured their sound countdown against them, but a lot of artillery ringing in. Engineers start capturing up, brave the artillery. Engineers could also head up north to decapture that point. No surprising as well. There's no booby traps deployed out on the field, have there? Panther pushed way forward, does get decaptured there. Stabilizing the VPs. Pershing efficiency 1 needs to finish off that Panther. Line-up shot. AT gun rolls bounce. Bounce. Pershing, if it gets the kill, make efficiency 2. Rolls and miss there. Another pair of Panthers on the field. If the Pershing gets efficiency 3, that will probably be a win condition. What a horrible miss there. Panther on the high ground. Gets a kill there. Efficiency 2. Gotta save that Pershing. Efficiency 2 is increasing lethality. Another helicopter being blocked by his teammate.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Bounce and Mango destroyed crit, not death crit. Just floor it. Unit repair active. Mango destroyed crit, just floor it. Just floor it. Oh, and out of control. Oh.
An enemy unit has fallen to
He had so many second chances. Looks like the Axis player is trying to capture this VP. If they capture it, that's probably going to be game over. Off the power shoot. Propaganda war stops the capture. Pershing straight forward. Panther does go down there. Calliope rocket barrage. 1 health and stops the capture. Bit of damage there. Panther does go down. Good hits there. Panther goes down. The Axis players are disintegrated quite a bit. Panzer player has 1 Panzer Grenadier, 1 Panther, which the Panther is almost down. Panzer, I'm not Panzer Grenadiers. Knights Crossholders Steel Force on back. The Wehrmacht player has no armor left. Going for more Knights Crossholders. Cancel Knights Crossholders, go for more Panthers. Or Panzer IVs. He has plenty of fuel. He can also bring the King Tiger if he needs a bit of emergency. The Explorers can trade VPs for resources.
The enemy advances.
Primarily manpower at this point in time. And the armor player has a force in the field, a little bit uncohesive. And the infantry player has a bit of resources in reserve and actually has a standing army and a mortar. Probably from Alpha Combat Group. So the Allies have stabilized, Greyhound being a heavy static emplacement. And here comes a Calliope rocket barrage. Let's see, infantry player goes for another rifleman. I also think the infantry player should get out of Tank Depot and then maybe get some more supporting tanks. He's asking teammate don't to grab artillery.
Got enemy troop movement.
Sector artillery in this sector, which is also this sector. He kept port, so the Allies have double capture in their favor, but that's more of a consolation prize for that many VPs remaining. And the fact that it's also being captured, going to be recaptured almost immediately.
Full combat load. Looks like we fight today.
Possibly, they are in a good position, but the problem is, if the Allies, they only have 3 VPs remaining, one mistake and they lose. Landmine there, that's actually a very good idea, though those infantry will find it, not that Panther. Panther charging forward, got a Greyhound here. The Greyhound could just charge forward and lay a landmine underneath the Panther. We've got multiple AT guns here for fire support as well. I think the Greyhound could also push forward, get behind the Panther, and just stop order, just prevent the Panther escaping. Losing Greyhound's probably perfectly acceptable right now. Machine gun placement is alive. Observation post taking fire.
Enemy unit down.
Takes out the AT gun. Transmitter takes some fire. AT gun finish off the Panther. And here comes a war from Barrage.
Ready to go.
Hans Grenadiers do fall back.
Enemy unit
And they will get wiped on out.
compound. Base is under attack.
Oh, what? What? Okay. Axis M2 rotating around, trying to get Barrage over here. This actually can be quite deadly. Pershing unvetted. M2 hits the machine gun emplacement. B1, I think, being dropped in over here.
Base is under attack.
Good hit there by the Hummel, which is, I think, a Hummel now on the field. A lot of good hits there. Takes out the Hellcat. Pershing heading up north. 2-2 firing away. And it looks like the M2 does get decrewed.
They have 200 points left.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down? Listen up, rifle squad. Take your ass to cover. Get him. Rifles ready.
Our squad push way forward. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rosman321. Sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream. Good bit of damage there. Calliope. Rocket. I'm melted. This replay's gone for an hour 15 minutes so far. M2 firing away. Of course, couple Warfamans right there. Transgrenadiers push forward to try and decapture this VP. 30 cal and quad for suppression. He may be able to get the Scorch off. I'm pretty sure. Sniper's firing away. Not scorching. Just falling back now. Pershing firing away against the Panther. Now got sector artillery there. Nails the rifle squad. Rifle squad needs to fall back. Good pen there. Yeah, no. Russian-Ukraine wars involves a lot of drone stuff. It's also funny, like, people always are like, oh, drones gonna be the new age of war. And I just looked at it as like, so much need to deploy EM generator, and that's going to stop most of it. Either way, let's continue back the replay. Do have a bit of damage there on the Pershing. Panther advancing. BP has been captured. Panther backing on off a little bit. Got the Greyhound and Quad half-track engaging over here. Southern VP has been captured by the Allies and the Northern VP, so decapturing this point and capturing it will mean nothing for the Axis players. Got triple capture in favor of the Allies. Good sector artillery shot there. 2-2 being repaired on up. Got the rifle squad decapturing this fuel point. Sniper's still just hanging out there. I just wonder what he's been doing with it. He's not like trying to push forward spot for artillery. It's largely just done nothing this entire game. I was just expecting something, but something just never happened with that sniper. What does he see with that sniper? What sort of vision he's been getting this entire game? Not a whole lot. So, I have no idea what that sniper's been doing this entire game.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
Enemy munitions taken. No resistance yet.
Warframe barrage raiding on in.
Enemy infantry!
The twos push way forward. Sig bomb has been thrown onto the 2-2. Bounce on the Panther with the M2. 2-2 has gone down. Panthers could try to crush order. The Axis players down to 73 tickets. These are, of course, Wehrmacht Panthers, not the Panzer Panthers. The Panzer player does not have Panthers, gone for Hummels. Also got the Northern VP being re-secured up with the Wehrmacht player. They don't have too many VPs remaining, so they have to play the VP game more so now. All I think the Axis player should do is bide a little bit time, get a decent force, and just try to smash and grab one of the VPs for a short amount of time. Maybe get another pair of Panthers. Take 4 minutes to get another pair of Panthers. Yeah, I say get a pair of Panthers, have all 4 Panthers charge forward, and send what remaining infantry to the VP. The Wehrmacht player, at this point in time, he should try to deploy the King Tiger. This is basically the best time to deploy the King Tiger because you have one last assault as well. 2-2 skirmishing around, got the Pershing engaging, unvetted. And the 2-2 does go down.
Fuck, it's our target.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they should do.
And even this is dropping.
The Venomok player does, he could be aggressive with this Panther. If he uses this Panther, or a Panther, pull out the King Tiger. Mango should crit there onto the Hellcat. Rival squad's decap from this point. That's actually pretty bad for the Panzer League players, or the Wehrmacht players, Axis players, blah. Landmine there by the US player, very nice. Yeah, because Warframe Barrage, I can see the Nebels, the Warframens, and does take out the Rifle Squad, but does really catch points. So now there's a triple capture in favor of the Axis players. Pioneers heading up north. He has access to King Tiger. Deploy on the field and push. They don't have time to spare. They don't have time for repairs.
You have only 25 points. You must turn the battle immediately. Yankees are attacking from our OPs.
Guess Martyrs try to squeeze out one Martyr, but there's 11 BPs remaining, so it looks like it's going to be the end of the game. Double capture for the allies, and I don't see any way for the Axis players to stabilize now. And that is the end of the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay. And that shall be my last replay for tonight. I'm a little bit exhausted. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching. Have a good evening.